Alright, so this is a video I didn't want to necessarily post, but I do think it's going to be helpful for all those of you after me who will be feeling the same way, because every single vet who I've talked to or I'm working with have told me they have these experiences. And guys, you're about to witness my first meltdown at work. Yeah, it's weird it's on camera, but I want to document my journey, wholeheartedly and truthfully. So I oftentimes just have a camera rolling. And this is a moment where I was having a meltdown with Dr. Adam. Sorry. But yeah, basically what happened was, I had one of my first couple of challenging cases, and they all seemed to start happening in the same week. And, everything was going great. I mean, still, the patient is great. But, I had so many great pieces of advice from all these different people, had so many different people in the clinic asking me follow-ups on this patient. And, there was one question that was asked to me that made me feel like I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. And it was me just reading into things too much and putting way too much pressure on myself. And now looking back, I almost probably did too much for this patient. Because I care so much. I think about my patients, when I leave, and I know that's something that people tell you not to do, but it's just part of it. When you first get out, sometimes you can't separate, your personal life from work. So it's something I'm working on, but yeah, what you're about to see is in the raw with Dr. Adam. So enjoy. I don't know.
You can't let this one case be all encompassing of your day, because that next appointment that's coming in,
I know, it's already screwed because I look like a freak.
No. You go in and you give them everything you got. Hey, I'm sorry, allergies, whatever. What's going on with Sparky today? And you just carry on. Don't let this
Great, it's an aggressive shepherd that's going to bite you, so I'm excited.
But again, you're going in with that mentality already. Go in and look at the opportunity of, I'm going to meet a new owner. I'm going to figure this case. Right?
Yeah.
So
I just
each case individually.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm being dramatic. I just felt like I wasn't doing the right thing for this case.
Here's the thing. There's no right or wrong way. We're all giving you advice. What we're not going to do is spoon feed and tell you exactly what to do. We're giving you advice how we would handle the case, but at the end of the day, we want you to dictate this case.
Yeah.
Because if things go good, if things go bad, if things miraculously cure this dog, it's you. You did that. And that's the best part about medicine. But our style is not going to be every single case, we just give you every single answer and here's exactly how to do it. Because then all you're going to do is be a carbon copy.
Yeah.
I love how this case has played out. Andrea's given you her input. Christine's given you her input. I've given you mine. And just like all mentoring, you're going to take what you believe is the best price. Now, this is a complicated case. You've been a vet for 3 weeks. We're going to help guide you through it. The most important part here is the client communication.
Right.
What happens behind the scenes, all this, she doesn't see any of this. At the end of the day, we want to do what's best. We're not going to let you do something that's completely unethical for this dog, or we're not going to let you do something that's potentially going to kill this dog. We're doing what's best case medicine. Everything to date is best. Where you're at is you're getting overwhelmed in this case where you've done a great job. I've asked some very simple questions. What I'm not going to do is just say, Christy, do this.
No, I know. I think I was just getting overwhelmed because everyone, even technicians are putting in their input, which is great. But I'm I don't know.
But this is great because you're the coach. You're the coach of this case, and you take everybody's advice and choose to take it or not. A technician gives you their 2 cents. You don't have to take that. You don't have to take that advice. You may go, that's great, appreciate it, guys. But I'm glad you have this case because this is a learning opportunity for you, emotionally, mentally. It's a great case.
Yeah, I just feel like I've been so tired this week anyway, so I'm letting myself be dramatic, which I shouldn't because I know it's unprofessional.
But that's the part where you got to handle that part too. Remember? That's the stuff where your next client could give a shit what's going on in your life, right?
Yeah.
They could care less. And I'll give you a couple minutes.
You're next. Doing vaccines, everyone's going to
So, there it is. My first meltdown at work where a technician saw me crying. One of the other doctors probably did. My clients didn't, actually. But yeah, it's a good learning experience for everyone, especially me. One, being the fact that I can still care about my patients, but try to hold in my emotions a bit, but also, you know, not beat myself up and think I'm doing everything wrong all the time, because honestly, all my feedback from my mentors and everyone around me has kind of shown I'm doing like really well in what I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, I think it just comes back to like imposter syndrome and just being too hard on ourselves, and wanting to do every right diagnostic, every right step, wanting to find an answer for every single patient. But in the real world, it's 100% true. That's just never gonna happen. Like, you might have a handful of clients that can do every diagnostic, that will be super welcoming and open to your plan, that'll understand if you have to, you know, keep rerunning blood work, everything. Like, and if all your clients are like that, you're so lucky. But you know, that's what the real world is. It's nothing kind of like clinics in vet school. It's just not. So yeah, that was a good learning experience for me. And like, you know, this patient I had, it's doing well, and you know, I really enjoy, you know, the pet parents that it has. So yeah, you know, from my kind of takeaway from that is, you know, you can only do what you can do, you know, based on each patient and their, you know, in the client situation. And also, like, don't be so hard on yourself. And also, you know, try to reel in the emotions sometimes. Like, as long as it's not impacting your clients and stuff and like the professionalism, it's all right. But in that case, it was a weekend that happened, so it was okay. But you know, I don't know. And it's also a huge example of importance of mentorship. Like, how would I do this without Dr. Adam, Dr. Christine, Dr. Nikki, Dr. Andrea, Dr. Marissa, like everyone and all the technicians? How would I do it without them? I don't know.